Hey, good evening. It's been a while, right? So the reason for this video is I wanted to do an unboxing. Totally impromptu, but I thought this is a new game system that I'm looking to get into. If you'd asked me a month ago if this was ever going to be an interest of mine, I would have said, you're out of your mind. But I listened to the Meeples and Miniatures podcast pretty religiously, and they had a company called Oathsworn Miniatures on. Talking about their new game, or I guess it's a new game, Burrows and Badgers, a skirmish game, kind of high fantasy, I think, set, sword and sorcery kind of thing, set with anthropomorphic animals. Think Redwall, think Wind in the Willows, think weasels with swords and spears, and mice with bows and arrows and things like that. Anyway, I thought this was kind of cool and interesting, and then I heard one of the owners mentioning that there was going to be a rule set coming out, or version 2 of the rules, by Osprey, and that certainly piqued my interest because I'm a big fan of their work. So I did what any normal gamer would do. I jumped straight on their website and bought as much as I could. The result of which is here. So enough preamble, let's cut it open and see what we've got. So I'm going to move this down, see if this works. And yes, forgive me, I do have little woodland animals sounds going along just for flavor. Let's crack this open. I ordered this about a week ago. It really didn't take that long to order. Although I know my buddy tried to order some stuff, and it was a lot of the stuff on the store was out of stock. So I hope they get that back soon. Anyway, without further ado, we have some really nice little boxes here in a bag with the logo on it. Really intense looking dude there. And then we've also got fantastic some round bases. I was worried that I was going to have to steal some of these from 40K models that I no longer play with like everybody else. But I guess I don't have to do that. These look a little bit like War Machine bases, but those are cool, and I got plenty of those. And the other beauty, of course, is I bought all of this in kind of an impulse, so I really don't remember what I got. Ooh, these are like plastic. Very interesting. Let's pop these out here. And oh, that tapes up. We'll cut that real quick. Tell me if you can see what I'm doing here. Sorry. First time, like I said. Alright, there we go. Crack that. Oh. Who needs fingers? Alright, that's that one. Look at this one real quick while we're here. I ordered about, I think, 15 different models. Really not based on any kind of faction. I had a hard time really telling the factions apart. There's good guys and bad guys and free people and rogues and things like that. And anything that's a rogue in my book is a good thing. And for what it's worth, also my favorite word is weasel. So I had to get a rogue weasel. So here we go. Let's see what we got. Nicely packed. So we've got here, okay, I remember this guy. I ordered a bunch of these. This is a sparrow warrior. So you can see he's a pretty mean looking sparrow. A little bit of flash there, we can pull that off. We'll take care of the rest of that stuff later. So he looks cool. I think that's his mom I can hear in the background. I ordered a bunch of these mostly because, again, like I said, I love the Redwall books, and I know the sparrows or the birds are certainly, there's a lot of them. There's a big group. So I wanted to kind of put together a force based around those, or a small band at least. And then we've got, I believe this guy is a weevil, which is kind of a small mouse. And for what it's worth, actually, I started reading Redwall again about a week ago, and I just came to the part where the gorilla weevils are come into the story. So he looks like he could cause trouble. He's one of the smaller guys. This one, oh cool. This is a little, I think, yeah, it's a female. There's two reasons I can tell that. That she's a female mouse with a bow. This looks like a good character to be like a hero or something like that. I don't know if you can really tell. She's pretty cool. And we come into the, oh, these ones are slightly larger. Oh, this one I was looking forward to. This is the mole. I guess he's like a cleric or a wizard. Again, I plan on digging more into the rules, and I think I'll make this guy into a wizard. Or some kind of priest, but he's very much like, haha, testify. So we got him there, and again, give you some sense of scale here. We got these two, pretty cool. And then talking of scale, we now got two big dudes right here. This one was an otter. I'm amazed I have to remember all this stuff. I really did order it in such a blur. This is an otter with a sling. And they really give you a sense of scale. Yeah. Mole's in trouble. The only more in trouble than the mole is the weevil. It's gonna take a whole lot of weevils to take this dude down. And his sword is awesome. It's like a claymore kind of thing. Look at that. That's a gorgeous model. I can't wait to paint this guy. All right, next up, I'm gonna do this so we can scale it. Next up, it's something foxy. It's the fox. Again, really cool model, really very accentuated characteristics, like the texture on his, the brush of his tail is awesome, and he just looks like a really nimble, mean character with a hood. I don't know if you can see his hood at the top here. Kind of cool. He just looks like he's up to no good. So watch out for him. And again, for some scale, we're going to put him there. All right, next box. Who's this? Oh, another teeny tiny one. This dude, or dudette. She's like a little mouse, I think, with some kind of basket. It could be full of fruits and nuts. Could be some kind of balm. I don't know. So we've got her. And then this guy is kind of like Matthias, I think, modeled on Matthias from Redwall. Your classic little mouse rodent warrior, whose biggest part is his heart. So he looks really cool, right? And can't wait to see what we do with him. Oof. And this guy looks kind of mean. I think he's actually a rat. He's not even a mouse. He looks almost like an assassin or some kind of black, I think he's a black rat assassin. Is that what he was called? On the website. But look at him. He looks pretty badass. So again, it's funny, I was putting these all out there and realized I had a huge Skaven army for Warhammer that I could use for other models for this, but there's something about the sensibility of these guys that I like a lot more than your typical Skaven figure. Look at this guy. I guess he could totally fit in with a Skaven army, but we'll do something with this guy as a wizard or mage or shaman or something. Anyway, again, I gotta tell you, these larger models especially, the detail is phenomenal. Really impressed. It's been I deal with a lot of models, and I gotta say, I really do like these. Here's the guy. You know what, I'm gonna save him till last, because he's the one that got me into this mess. This one, though, again, likely a hero, is our bunny rabbit. Oops, sorry. This guy, he looks like he's been through the wars. He's seen a few battles, got full plate, big sword, big ears, an eye patch. So I love him. And this character, I think just the dynamic pose of this model makes it one of my favorites. It's a female fox archer. How cool does she look? I'm also a big fan of wood elves and dryads and all those sides of things. And I think I'm gonna paint her up all kind of camouflage or something like that. I love her, she's cool. These models are awesome. And then the last but not least, we're all out. As I mentioned before, my favorite word is weasel, and here's the Weasel Rogue. Ta-da! So, again, he really looks like he's been through the wars. He's got a pretty big sword there. All kinds of gear and packs and bottles and things on his back. Again, looks like this guy will be really fun to paint. And now that I really have him all out and in the flesh, I think one of my favorites is definitely her. But I think this otter is just awesome. His sword, the sling that he's got here, that is actually attached. Not sure if that's intentional. I guess it is attached to his head slightly. But again, looks fantastic. Can't wait to paint these. I'm hoping, again, aspirational here, but hoping to build a small little terrain table and put that all together so we can play some games. I think this is just a really different, interesting little game, and I can't wait to explore it some more. So let's get these painted up. That's all I got. Take care. Bye-bye.